Well, hello and welcome to today's training. Today we're going to walk through basically how to get started properly and effectively. Okay, and I've got my dear friend and Ruby, Mr. Dave Collins here with me today, and we're going to do a little role play on how to get a new person started. And first I want to let you know that we want to welcome you to the team. We want you to know that you made an incredible decision for yourself and to partner with an amazing group of people. And I will just say that Organo Gold has been an amazing blessing to my family and so many other families, and we're just excited to be able to lock arms with you and begin to work together with this journey. And I know one thing for sure, that if you're willing to be coachable and follow some simple instructions, the world's your oyster. You can build a massive business here inside of Organo Gold, working part-time in and around your life. So, Mr. Collins, are you here with me?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you great, and thanks for being here today. And many of you know Dave is a Ruby with he and his wife Kashina, and they've done amazing things inside of this company. They get to drive the OG Benz, which is awesome, and they've got a big team that's not just local, but it's certainly abroad. And today, Dave is not actually Ruby Dave. He's actually a brand new distributor Dave. And we're going to walk through today on how to get a new person started, okay? So if you're ready, Dave, say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. So basically, Dave has made a commitment to get involved with Organo Gold. And, prior to him actually signing the application, I had already let him know that there's some expectations, meaning if I am going to invest my time to work with Dave, he's got to be committed. He's got to be willing to show up. I'm not going to drag him. I'm not going to convince him. I'm not going to be constantly twisting his arm to get him engaged, because I want to work with people that want to work. I don't want to waste my time dragging people along. They'll just suck the life out of you. So Dave is somebody that's made that commitment. We've made a partnership, meaning we're in this together. He's not alone. He's going to get lots of support. But the main thing is I've got to get him off on the right track. I've got to get him committed to the process. So the first thing that you will do is you're here at this page now. You went to the U-Ink Team site. You scrolled down to the Getting Started tab, and you clicked on the Getting Started tab. And then we're going to walk you through some simple basic steps on how to get started. So, Dave, I know you're there at the website with me right now, and in fact, in this case, you could do this having somebody sitting in front of you. You could do this over the phone, or you could certainly do it through Skype or Google Hangout, whatever's convenient. Often I do it over the phone. Sometimes I do it in this medium, and sometimes I do it face-to-face. In this case, this is a Google Hangout, and we're going to talk live. So, Dave, welcome to the team. I want to let you know you made a great decision, man, and I'm really looking forward to working with you. Together, we're going to do some big things.
I'm excited.
So, okay, so you've got, I hope, you're at the team website. You've got the Getting Started page opened up, and what you're going to see there is step number one. And the first thing we're going to talk about is really helping you to make a decision to get involved with this company. I often hear people say, I'm going to try things. And you and I working together, we're not going to try this. We're actually going to do it together. We're going to build something important together, and that's going to take a commitment on your part. I'm committed. And I always tell people, I will run to the end of the earth to help you succeed as long as you show up. But I can't make you commit. I can't make that decision for you. And one of the things we really encourage inside of Organo Gold is that you make an 18-month commitment. And that doesn't mean an 18-hour commitment. That doesn't mean an 18-day or 18-week. It's 18-month commitment. And we believe if you plug into our system and we commit and work together, you're going to learn everything you need to learn over the next 18 months. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm committed.
Okay, awesome. And that's where it starts. Sometimes you need to sit down with your spouse and, figure things out. And I also want to tell you, with a commitment, just like life, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be setbacks. There's going to be discouragements. There's going to be highs and lows. But one thing I know, together, we can get through those challenges. And usually it just means a little bit of coaching or asking for some help. So just know you can call me anytime, Dave. We're going to work through this process together. Don't ever feel like you're bothering me. We're in this together, and we're just going to put one foot ahead of the other. And I'll leave you with this thought, too, before we move on to the next part. I've learned through experience that it's much easier to build the business fast than it is slow. And I'll say that again. It's much easier to build the business fast than it is slow. So I want to get you off to a fast start based on what it is you want to accomplish. So the second thing you're going to see here, it says the game plan interview. And what our game plan interview is, Dave, you're going to want to print that up. You can print that up after this call. And it's going to help me understand what it is you want, meaning, how much money, or time, or what are the things you really want? What's driving you to want to build this business? And it's also going to help me understand what your commitment level is. Are you committed to being on our weekly call? Are you committed to showing up at a once-a-month event? How quickly do you want to become dual team qualified or star achiever or sapphire? And are you committed to plugging in to the system that's going to allow you to succeed? So once I really know what you want, I can help you get that. I also need to know how much time you're willing to commit, because everybody has different time constraints. They have different levels of commitment, and people have different levels of desire. Some people, Dave, join our business to make an extra few hundred or $500 or $1,000 a month. That's awesome. That's absolutely okay, because you and I both know $1,000 can make a big difference in a lot of people's lives part-time. And then there's some other people that are looking to replace their full-time income or their full-time career. And we can show people how to do that as well. So depending on what you want, Dave, we're going to start with the game plan interview. And the other thing I want to share with you about the game plan interview, this is not just a piece of paper that you fill out. It's you and I making a commitment to each other to help you achieve your goals. And as I said in the beginning, is I will run personally to the end of the earth to help you succeed. I'm always going to show up for you, but I can't drag you. I can't commit. I can't do it for you. As long as you show up, we really do truly have a partnership together, and we can get through this together, okay? So go ahead and fill out that game plan interview after the call and send me a copy. And it's always good to send a copy to your upline sapphire. And if you don't know who that is, just let me know and I'll find out for you, okay? Deal?
Awesome.
Okay, great. The third thing I want you to do is book your CJM date. Now, you might have heard this lingo. It's kind of internal lingo. CJM stands for Coffee and Jazz Mixer. And all a Coffee and Jazz Mixer is where you invite some people that you like and some people that like you over to your home, and where they can take a look at our product and our business. They can try our product, take a look at the business. And this isn't where you invite strangers or weirdos. It's just people that you like and that like you. And so we call that a CJM, otherwise known as a grand opening. It's going to be the grand opening for your business. I just want you to book that date, and I'd encourage you to book that date sooner than later. In the next few days, if at all possible, but certainly within the first week, let's lock in a date together. So when we're finished this call today, I'm going to pull out my calendar, and you and I are going to pick a date that works for you and works for me, and we're going to have your grand opening. Is that cool?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, awesome. And don't worry about the details. As we get closer to the date, I will walk you through on how we're going to do that, okay?
I'm just
Great, great. So the next thing I want to share with you is the fourth thing, and this is simply where you're going to make a list, okay? And you're going to find the memory jogger attached here, but you just want to make a list of people that you know and like, okay? People that you know and like. Make a list of people. You can start writing down some names right now, Dave, if you like, of people that you know and like. And these are people that we're going to share our product with, okay? We're going to share our product with. And, one of the things I want you to do is with that list is we're going to grab your phone, okay? You have a cell phone like this, Dave? Awesome, great, cell phone. So pretty much everyone today has a cell phone. And one of the things I've learned, people are texting today more than they actually talk on the phone.
Yeah.
If I want to get a hold of my daughter, in fact, she texted me this morning. She didn't call me. She texted me. If I want to get a hold of her, I got to text her, and people are texting today. So we want to give you a simple way to expose people to our OrganoGold product. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the product. And how are you going to do that? The best way to do that is through what I would call a coffee meeting, getting together with somebody to have a cup of coffee. Okay, we're not getting together with people to show them the business yet. We're just going to get together with some people that we know and like and have them try our coffee. So what does that look like, Dave? Well, I want you to make a list, and I just want you to start texting people, and I want you to say something like, hey, when can we get together for coffee? Just really simple. Hey, when can we get together for coffee? And most people would be like, hey, I can meet you Thursday morning or Thursday after work or whatever's convenient. The odd person, Dave, is going to say something like, well, hey, what's up? What's going on? And my response will be, I just want to catch up, meaning catch up. It's been a while, and talk coffee. And then you lock in a time. So I want you to fill your first week, Dave, with coffee appointments, people that you want to have coffee with, okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to go meet these people and you're going to have some coffee, and you can meet them at your house or their house or whatever's convenient. And wherever you're meeting, they're going to drink your coffee. You're going to pour hot water. They're going to drink a cup of coffee. And you're going to catch up, and they're going to ask you, so what's new with you? And you can say something like, well, hey, we launched a gourmet coffee company we're really excited about, and I wanted you to try the coffee. So how does it taste? And they're going to tell you it tastes great. This is wonderful. And some of them are going to ask you, they're going to press you to learn more about the business. And at that point, you can do one of two things. What I'd encourage you to do is say, look, I didn't bring you here to talk about the business, but I'm having a grand opening at the date that you picked, and you can invite them to your grand opening. If they're really pressing, you can say, look, I'm brand new to this. Let me introduce you to my business partner. I'd love to have you hear their story. Maybe do a three-way call, and your business partner can invite them to your grand opening, or your business partner can invite them to look at the websites or some tools that they can take a look at the business. So very simple. The other thing I'd encourage you to do is have some coffee on hand. And you women, I know you can bring it in your purse, or me, I usually keep it in the car, but I'll just tell them if they like the coffees, I say, look, I'd love it if you could support me, buy a box or two. If you don't like it, never buy it again, but I know you're going to love it, and I'd love your support. Can I count on you? And most likely, they'll usually always buy a box or two, so you need to have some coffee on hand to be able to move some coffee. So that's basically it. And then we want you to have your successful CGM. Those people, some of them are going to be coming to your CGM. There's going to be some other people that you're going to invite to your CGM. And I will just tell you, you need to invite 20 to 30 people to have 5 to 8 show up at your CGM. And once you have your successful CGM, you're going to move lots of product. You're going to get some interest in your business. Then you can go through the remainder of the getting started training. So we're going to do that after we have your first CGM. So Dave, how does that all kind of make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense, Ivan. What I just want to do, if it's okay, is I just want to just kind of recap what I've got here so I know that we're on the same page. I wrote down 4 things about getting started. Number 1, I got to make a decision. I understand what that means. Number 2, I got to fill out the game plan. Number 3, we're going to book our CGM. And number 4, I need to make a list. And from that list, I'm going to reach out to people. I'm going to set up some coffee appointments. I'm going to share coffee. I'm going to text some people. Those are the 4 things I've got written down. Am I on the right page?
You're absolutely on the right track.
Cool.
So I would just leave you with this. Let's go ahead and get started. You don't have to waste any time. You can start texting some people right away, and just let me know how things are going. Let's touch base later today or tomorrow and let me know how things are going. Feel free to call me anytime, okay, because there's going to be some people that want to meet, and we'll work around that. But I want to get you into massive action now. So
Okay.
Welcome to the team. Really looking forward to working with you, and we're going to have a lot of fun together.
All right. I'm going to get back to you within the next day or less.
Awesome. So Dave, that was awesome. That's a getting started training. We really shouldn't be giving people much more information than that, and now they're off to the races, and they're going to start calling you. They're going to start setting up coffee meetings. Some of these coffee meetings are going to turn into one-on-one CGMs where they're going to call you, we're going to call each other for 3-way calls and these type of things, but we just want to get them into activity, get the product into the marketplace, and make sure that we have a successful first CGM. And if we don't, which it doesn't always, most times it does, we're going to book another one, and we're going to start doing one-on-ones, and we're going to help them through that process of working through their list.
Awesome. Sounds great. I'm ready.
Any closing comments?
No, I think the simplicity in getting started is clear. I mean, we've got 4 things: decision, game plan, book your CGM, make a list. Just executing that, and not going through a whole lot more information than that won't slow a person down. It'll get them out the gate and off to the races.
Well, awesome. I'm excited for all of you that are watching this today. I'm excited about your OrganoGold business, and I will just tell you, I'm excited to be working with Dr. Dave. So everybody, have a great day. Welcome to the team, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah.